What's up, everyone? Quarterfinals day one is here. It is absolute madness at Misfit Gym Portland. We got athletes going, kind of getting the off to the side and not in view, getting their first events done, the ones that are really trying to qualify for semifinals. We have other athletes. Shout out to all the members at Misfit Gym Portland that are helping us with those Instagram live videos. You guys are, you're seeing Sherb go, you're seeing Hunter go, you're seeing one of our members, Nicole, go. And we're going to continue to do that over the course of the weekend. Yeah, it's a totally new experience. We're kind of going with it as it comes. I think both from an athlete perspective and a coach's perspective. This is we got a life lesson baked into it that you might not always know what the heck is going on, but that you adapt and overcome as it's happening. So Austin and Caroline have been getting after it in there. Really happy with where they're at so far. And yeah, we're gonna capture a bunch of stuff over the course of the weekend, show you what it's like to throw down for the first quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals is underway.
All right.
Got 5 workouts, and it looks like everyone's doing all of them today. I wasn't even gonna come in. Slept for 2 hours after work, and was like, I'll just start tomorrow. Then Caroline's like, hey, they look fun, come do them. I'm like, fine, I'll front squat. The only one that I'm like, a little worried about is the GHCs, and that's only because of my back, but they're descending reps, so that's helpful. But yeah, they look super fun. I'm gonna front squat, probably call it after that. I don't think I have the push in me for like the row wall ball or something today, so I'm gonna front squat, and then I just gotta get some good sleep tonight, and tomorrow I'll be good to go for the weekend. So the snatch burpee one is like a little surprising in that the box height is the same for men and women. So it's like 2 pretty different workouts for like the 2 groups. But besides that, they're pretty like straightforward. Like they seem like a good like intermediate between the open and regionals type of workout. Like, our hatchet guys can get them done, but they're challenging, Yeah. So pretty good programming right up front, it seems like. Pretty exciting. None of them are like something that's going to stress you out like before starting. Yeah. So it should be a fun weekend actually. Even the row wall ball is like not, it's going to be bad, but it's not like 19-1 or anything like that. Like,
you get to watch Sherb do that one today.
Oh, is he doing that today? Of course he is. That's his jam. He does that first. He's going to do 120 wall balls unbroken, and then singles on the calories.
We are starting off with the 4 rep max front squat. You got 120 or potentially 240 wall balls, 180 GHD sit-ups, 180 pistols in the weekend. Use your fresh legs. So I'll stick with what I've given her for advice, and I'm gonna stick with just one thing at a time. In terms of what I'm looking for from a coaching angle when it comes to this, is that the athlete squats between their feet. So many athletes sit back in their traditional squat, doesn't translate. Even the athletes that fight that and sit down between their feet, let their butt shoot up and go backwards and then tip their torso forward, which is when you really grind through those reps, and maybe you make it, maybe you don't, or you just dump the bar. So that's what I'm gonna pay attention to with her.
I'm gonna need 5 minutes.
You sort of go with the mood, with how it is. If things are pumped up, they're pumped up. If they're, silent killer, they're silent killer. You just kind of go with that. So I think it's a fun way to get jacked up at the beginning of the weekend. So I'm excited.
Hi.
What's your music choice for 4 rep max front squat?
Royalty free. I'm excited.
It's a good way to start off with a bang, right?
Yep, get it out of the way, and if we need to redo it, it's not a terrible one to try again, so. See.
You don't need any time, really, because you warm up to whatever you want.
Just turn your camera on and squat, and then turn it off if you fail.
10 attempts?
In 20 minutes. You have to do all 10.
Is it too much, too aggressive to go to 245 to start?
What did you do 225 for?
3?
How'd it feel?
Good?
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, my goal is 255, but who knows?
Let's go 245.
Okay. Okay.
You just have to there's the time component means basically nothing. So like once you get 245 on there, reset this whole situation and get yourself back to where you need to be to lift the weight. Don't
Okay.
rush that part at all.
All right. Caroline Connors, quarterfinals. Oh, it's weird. 2021 event 4 at max front squat.
Hey, go! It's through. Sled, come on. Good job. So bracing sequence on the final one, really try to lock down before. That was the only one where you kept breathing on the way down. I mean, it's definitely a 5 or 10 pound jump, and it's all based on feel. It's really about how the first 3 felt. 4 is going to be a grind no matter what. You have 17 minutes. You're good.
Fantastic. Can you check my camera and make sure that it's still on?
Good. Do your thing for 2. Third one, really got to start focusing on bracing. 4th one, you just gotta get mean. You gotta be okay with the brain tingles. You supply the intensity, you know what this means to you. You bring that.
257.
Here we go! Good girl. Nice. Brace! Come on, let's go.
Oh.
You might have found your weight on your first one.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it was hard. Fuck. I mean, if I do it again,
Add the
it would
ones
just be
first,
to
and then take
yeah,
another
and to
step
go
with
go right for that. I think
this. Yep. Yeah.
it was fine. It's weird that you have so much time, but I mean, there's really you can warm up as much as you want to, so you have as much time as you want anyways.
Yeah.
So, but it was good. It's one like I said before. It's if I want to do it again, I can do it again.
What did you hit successfully?
245. So I think if I start with my second weight, then I'll be able to get all 4, I think. So that one wanted to get out of the way, and I'm probably gonna hit the wall ball row too, just so that it's not on the same day as the pistol rope climb GHD,
Yeah.
just because that's a lot of squatting. So I wanted to at least separate it by a day. And then probably just go down the list from there. I'm really excited for the last workout, the power snatch, burpee box jump over. I'm really excited for that one.
Is that 30-inch box worrying to you?
Not at all. No, especially since it's burpee box jump overs. I can do those pretty quick. If it was a 36-inch box, then I would be fucked. That's 15 inches below my height. But yeah, no, I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for the rope climb one too. Pistols are kind of a pain for me. but they're a lot better now since I've been working on them.
What do you think Austin's gonna hit on a front squat?
I don't know. He's stupid strong these days. I don't know. I think his one rep is like 375 or 3 something like that. But I bet he'll hit like 350, maybe. I don't know. I could be way off. Sorry if I am.
Curtis cruising right now, right around 1,400 calories per hour. He is 5 minutes in.
My first kind of thought was like 350 or 355-ish, which might be aggressive, but I haven't done high percentage for reps in a while. Like we've done heavy singles and those have felt really good. So I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to warm it up and make a decision like on the fly. Might need to be a little more aggressive, and obviously I can do it again Saturday if I need to, so maybe I will if it feels good. Feel fresh and loose, so we'll send it, see what happens.
Send it.
Feels good? Yeah, 330, 315 felt easy. So I think I'll hit this for like 1 or 2.
Remember the 100-pound rule?
Yeah.
What's the 100-pound rule?
We have to stay within 100 pounds of each other. Except for strict press. There's a little asterisk by that one. Do we strict press the same?
I don't want to talk about that.
Operation Stop Being Weak Block 1 plan. We already talked about it for semifinals prep. A lot of moving parts today. Texting other athletes on the same thing as his video.
347 starting weight.
Those look like air squats.
I think 357.
Either 357 or 364. Your choice. You want to add 10 pounds or 15?
Okay, let's go 15.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
As a fellow fast twitch aficionado, it's not as easy as it looks, but I don't think I've ever seen that weight look that easy for anyone.
362.
Here we go, Austin.
Attaboy! Stay tight, Bryce! Let's go!
Yeah, come on!
Fucking go.
275 is my 1 rep max. Did you hear that?
No?
His 1 rep max is 375.
375.
That was 362. I mean, you at least gotta add 5 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Strong man.
367.
You can have from the break to do that. That'd be okay.
Come on, you got it. Easy, Jay, let's go. Come on, Austin.
Keep fighting, Austin. Let's go. Hell yeah, you got it.
Come on,
Stay
one
tight. Inline, come on.
Push up, up.
My core.
Face is changing color.
Your hands are yellow.
Work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Caroline's turn.
Let's go. Finish this thing. Go. Come on. What do you got? You got 6 counts. Go. Get that stroke right up. Nice job. Come on. Come on. So close. Empty it. Pull all the way through. All the way through. 2 left. Go. All the way through. All the way through. And go. 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 Keep another pull. Another pull. Another pull. Another one. 28. Oh yeah. Good job. Way to fight on there. Nice job.
The core and my hamstrings and everything. Man, I had nothing. No leg drive. Felt good.
Yeah.
Starting, but
Yep. No, I think you made up for your average. You were able to make up for your average there for sure.
I don't want to do that again.
You probably don't have to.
Thank you guys.
Did great.
Holy shit.
See? That's exactly what we were shooting for.
All
Faster
right,
than we were shooting for. That's a really good 2K for you with no wall balls before, right? So,
Yeah.
yep.
Sweet. All right, I'm happy with that. Wow. I was like, started to feel my legs a little bit, and then my arms started going numb a little bit, and then my hamstrings, it was like hitting different spots, and then my core. Holy.
Yeah, just a workout for you.
Geez, she's working. Good call on doing this. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're home free now.
Yep.
In a lot of ways.
just, yeah. I'm fucking pumped. Thank you.
So that type of workout is actually, you got to be careful with certain workouts when you're talking to an athlete because of what you can bring to the table in terms of adrenaline. So like obviously you don't want to start a workout that's longer like that with, you know, a big rah-rah speech and then they, you know, sort of come down and hit that crashing moment. So we talked about specifics at that point. And while your specific sets and the wall balls don't matter, a plan matters to an athlete when it grounds them and brings them to a place where they really feel good about what they're about to do. When it comes to a workout like a Karen-esque workout, you can break it up into as many sets as you want really and still get an excellent time. You just can't stand there at all. We also talked about, I showed her the conversion chart from her 500-meter split, what she would normally do in about a 2K, which is a similar time domain, and then we converted that to the calories per hour. She knew that she had to hold in the 1,000 calorie per hour neighborhood, and then obviously turn it on when you can. That's gonna be the most challenging workout for her skill set wise over the course of the weekend. But you know, just from, you know, her growth on the mental side, I loved her body language throughout it. She didn't really kind of, you know, let the demons in at all. Is what I like to say when someone just starts to let the voices start chatting with them. So keep things even keel and sort of play off of your athlete.
It's easier to stay calm when you're trying to be powerful when there's just the rowing versus like rounds of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Once you can settle into, or once I can settle in, like, okay, like I'm here for a while.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for me to just like quiet the noise.
What was your game plan going into it?
Break up the wall balls enough so that I can stay like in control, so that I can just get on here, and the goal is to hold above 1,000 for the first 90, which I think I want to say that I got like just over halfway before it started to dip up and down, but I was able to pull pretty hard on the last 20 calories to balance out my average where we wanted it to be, so I'm happy with that.
So in the past, she would have fluctuated a lot throughout the whole thing. There would have been swings of
sure.
20, 30, 40 calories per hour based on the pulls. And I don't know if you were staring at the strokes per minute, but when
Once you started saying
when
that.
you stayed in that 30, 32 range, there wasn't as much fluctuation. And you know, with an athlete like her who prefers to go fast in a lot of movements, that type of athlete is going to be able to make up time at the end with the sprint. So the idea of going, like, especially when it's calories, the idea of going a little bit harder the whole time and then not getting to go hard at the end, like, is a kind of a big trade-off there. So I mean, it would probably be astonishing if we calculated the hours of fasted cardio over the last 3 years, the amount of time you've spent by yourself, 5, 6 a.m., bike, row, run, all that stuff. So it's
Paying off?
yeah, and it's one of those things where, like, you have to do it to get to where she's at. It's not all that much fun. It's not like exciting to put online, but it's what it takes. So
Nice work,
It's not going to
Kara.
be my best score overall, but all the other workouts are going to be the best.
Just one piece of the puzzle.
Yep.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, event 4 feels pretty obvious, right? 4 rep max front squat, central nervous system, after rest day, primer day, that kind of vibe. You're gonna be able to put the most weight up. So that felt like a no-brainer. And then this fucking 180 GHD sit-up pistol workout. Do you want to do that, or do you want to do 120 wall balls after that? Do you want a front squat after that? Probably not. There are some athletes who might just love those movements and they flip event 2 into its kind of normal slot and do the wall ball row, but I don't know many of them where it would be a great idea. There's just that workout also, just from a central nervous system standpoint, is going to have massive demand. So that's the way we're playing it here. The athletes will get almost sort of like a freebie day on Saturday, where they can figure out, how do I feel? Do I want to retest anything that's due today? Do they want to do event 5 on Saturday, or do they want, you know, closer to a rest day where they only maybe try to snag a little PR on their front squat and then do event 5 on Sunday? So, and she feels I just talked to her, she feels very good that those are out of the way now. She's got 3 days to do 3 workouts, which is probably a nice feeling. So.